We begin with a federal lawsuit which seeks to overturn a new law that affects transgender kids in Alabama. It makes it a felony for a doctor to prescribe puberty blockers or hormones to aid in gender transition.
WAAY 31's Alex Torres-Perez joins us live in studio this afternoon with what an organization that provides support for trans families has to say. Alex?
Well, a federal judge from North Alabama was actually reassigned to the case, and that's after 2 previous lawsuits were withdrawn. But this new lawsuit aims to do the same thing, stop the new law from taking effect to make sure transgender youth have access to medical treatment.
If my son had not had access when he did to medical treatment, he would not be alive today.
Kathy Molich is the founder and executive director of Trans Family Support Services. As a mother of a trans boy, she understands the fear some parents and kids in Alabama are feeling after Governor Kay Ivey signed Senate Bill 184 into law.
This idea that this population of vulnerable youth have now been thrown under the bus for political gain is disgusting.
The law is set to go into effect on May 8th, but a lawsuit is hoping to stop that. Parents of transgender teens, doctors, and even a clergy member call the law unconstitutional. They say it intrudes parents' right to make medical decisions for their kids and keeps doctors and counselors from having in-depth conversations about what might be best for those with gender dysphoria. But State Representative Scott Stadhagen says giving teens that treatment is
basically child abuse.
He believes that decision should happen when a person turns 19.
How in the world are you going to be responsible enough to making a decision that's going to literally alter your life for the rest of your life that young in age? And it just does not make sense to me.
Molich argues treatment is a slow process that's offered at the appropriate time.
Nobody's providing medical treatment on young children. Nobody's giving surgeries to 12-year-olds.
She says criminalizing treatment will not only impact a child's physical health, but also further harm their mental well-being.
You know, not only is this treatment for gender dysphoria, this is suicide prevention. It's devastating for our kids that are already struggling because of things like bullying at school, feeling isolated from the world, and now the treatment for their condition has now been removed from them.
Representative Stadhagen says he wants those struggling to get help, but it should be through therapy and counseling instead.
I just do not think that it's appropriate for a child to change their entire life direction at the age of 12 or 13. I just think that is absurd.
Now, Trans Family Support Services wants the community to know that there are countless of people across the country fighting for that right for medical treatment. Meanwhile, Governor Kay Ivey previously told us they are prepared to defend their values and this legislation in court. Reporting live in studio, Alex Torres-Perez, WAAY 31 News.